Okay, I only heard like one person. Let's try that again. I said, howdy, everybody. All right, that's a little better. Back here on the train, my name is Conductor Tyler, and up ahead waving us out is Conductor Gary. Everybody say, bye, Gary. Bye, Gary. Give them a wave as you go by. We want to welcome you here to the Frisco Silver Dollar Line. And over here to the left is a place called Half Dollar Holler. There you can take the little ones and they can enjoy a carousel ride and a tree house. And there's also a place over there called Bears at the Holler where you can stuff a bear and dress a bear. Make sure you dress that bear up. It would be a bear, and that would be a good old bearable now, wouldn't it? Just bear with me now, y'all. And coming up ahead to the left is a green two-story building. That is the Silver Dollar Saloon. And there we have the prettiest, longest legs in town, and that's just on the bar stools. So if you have it, yep, go on in there sometime and enjoy a good show and a good root beer float. And to the right is Rivertown, where we have our water rides, Mystic River Falls and River Blast. You will definitely get wet on those rides, just a heads up. And across from Mystic River is Claravel's Cinnamon Bread. If you haven't tried the cinnamon bread yet, I highly recommend it. That'll make you want to slap your mama, which I highly do not recommend. Not long ago, Farmer Wilson built a giant barn, and instead of putting animals in there, he decided to build a giant swing, so he called it his giant barn swing. Raise your hand if you've ridden the train before. All right, raise your hand if you have not ridden the train before. Oh wow, well I hope you enjoy the ride. If you don't like a lot of cheesy jokes, well, good news for you, we just have a lot of corny jokes. See what I mean? I hear the train a-coming, it's rolling around the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. We are now rolling into Roller Coaster Valley, and up here to the left is our coaster called Powder Keg. Powder Keg will shoot you from 0 to 60 in 2.6 seconds, so you better hold on tight. Outlaw Run. Outlaw Run was built in 2013, and in the same year, it was awarded the best new ride in the world. Oh, and speaking of outlaws, I want to warn you folks about those two notorious train robbers out in Ralphie Bowling. We got word the other day that they broke out of a silver dollar jail, so we might want to be on the lookout for those two. Between the two of them, they figured out how to work a pair of pliers. And also coming up ahead to the right is one of my favorite places, Moonshine Stump. But some people like to call that stuff frog water, because that first sip, well, it'll make you hop. That second sip will make you turn green, and that third sip will make you croak. If you'd like to try some, we'll drop you off, come back around and pick you up later, and I mean, we will have to pick you up. If you look out here to your left, we have what we call trees. And over here to your right, we have more trees. For those of you that have never left the sidewalk before, that's what we call the woods. We do tend to have a lot of deer out here, so if your eyes open, you might see some deer. Oh dear. As we come around this bend, if you look out to the left, if you look in the right place, you'll see a mine shaft. And at this time, I'd like to recognize any veterans we might have here on the train today. If you're a veteran, please raise your hand. On behalf of all of us here at Silver Dollar City and on the train, we'd like to give a couple of train whistles in your honor. Our engineer, Ichabod, says thank you for your service. Once again, please keep your hands and feet within the car at all times. We are in rattlesnake country. Not long ago, there was a woman that just barely had her foot hanging off, and a giant copper-headed rattlesnake came up and dragged her right off. We haven't seen her or that snake since, but we did get word the other day that her husband's been down at the saloon singing "Happy Days Are Here Again." And we are now entering the town of Pottersville, Missouri. Looks like there's a population of 3 now instead of 4. I'm guessing the dog ran off. We are now leaving Pottersville, Missouri. Hey, come on, what's going on up there? We shouldn't be slowing down right now. Oh, folks, it's those 2 notorious train robbers, Alfie and Ralphie Bowling. Everybody say, oh no! I really don't want to get off this train and deal with those 2 tonight. Let's try and scare them off. Shake your fist and call them ugly. Okay, that didn't seem to work. Let's try that again. I said shake your fist and call them ugly.
Oh, I heard that. Ugly, oh yeah? Now you got that done. Y'all got one too. I said ugly, oh yeah? Yeah, we might be ugly, but y'all rode all the way out here just to look at us. So here we are.
We did not come all the way out here and look at either one of you. Y'all get away from my train. What are y'all stopping my train for?
You just calm down. We had to stop you this morning.
About what?
Yankees!
Yankees?
Yeah, they're right down there, 9 of them. They all got war sticks, swinging them around. They ain't hitting nothing.
Why's that?
Because the New York Yankees.
Collins, there hasn't been any Yankees in these parts for over 67 years.
67?
They're back?
Yeah, they're back, and they're mean, too.
How do you know that?
Last night, Ralphie sneaked up on them, heard them talking.
Okay, well, what'd they say?
Woo! Yeah! Hey.
That's what they said?
That was him, worked for Yankee Work. It was terrifying.
Well, that did look kind of scary. But I don't speak Yankee, and I don't think anybody out here speaks Yankee. Oh, you speak Yankee?
Yeah, I speak Yankee.
All right, well, tell us what it means.
What means they're going to swoop down on your train? They're going to dance around on the roof. They're going to run off.
That part.
Oh! Oh, Ralphie, you okay?
Tell me right now.
Uh-huh.
Is it broke?
No, it's just crap.
It was like that this morning.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, lucky for you.
I know, right?
That makes them a crack shot.
Right. Are you laughing? You're on the track too.
Give it up for Alfie and Ralphie Bowling, everybody.
Nice score.
They never seem to learn, do they?
That was so wholesome. That was so cute.
Well, now that we got rid of those 2 weirdos, I just wanted to let you know that if you came here with a day pass or a day ticket, hopefully it didn't get stolen, because you can take that up front and exchange it for a season pass and come out here all season long and enjoy the seasonal festivals and activities and get robbed anytime you want to. And once again, please keep your hands and feet within the car at all times. We are coming up to the tunnel soon. And we're going to have a good old-fashioned screaming contest, so get ready for that. There's 4 cars on this train. When I call your number, you know what to do. door. Hey, come on, what do you think of that? I thought so too, Ichabod. Give us a couple more whistles, why don't you? As we come around this corner, to the left is a roundhouse. That's where the engineers hang out and do any repairs on the trains if they need it. That's also where the trains sleep at night while the park is closed. And if you'll look, you'll see that the roundhouse is actually square. That's because we don't really cut corners around here. Just 2 seasons ago with the opening of the new location of our ride Fire in the Hole, which is over here in the Fire District. Fire in the Hole is a big indoor roller coaster that's over here to your left. Everybody say, Fire in the Hole! And also over here to the left is the Plaza. They have live music and food over there, so you might want to check that out sometime. And we're going to be coming to another crossing soon, and some more people want to say hello. So on my signal, we want to give them a howdy. But R4, I'll have something different for you. All right, here we go. R1, say howdy. R2, say howdy. Car 3, say howdy. And car 4, say Yankee. We are now coming back to the depot, so start gathering all your belongings, your friends, your relatives, and your trashy relatives, because if you don't want them, we really don't want them either. Please stay seated until I give the go-ahead. We must wait for the train to come to a complete stop. It tends to jerk sometimes when we stop, so just remain seated.